Good evening, everyone. I'm a former special ed teacher, so I have a graphic organizer here to help me along. Okay? And it will help me with the little details of my birth story, or my daughter Erica's birth story. The main characters are myself, Suzanne, Bill, my husband, our doctor, my daughter Erica, and God. The settings. My story takes place in Middleborough, Mass, which is about 40 minutes, where if you're going 60 miles an hour.
I had to go about 80.
From Brigham and Women's, where Erica was born. And I have other settings also. I was riding in the Isuzu Trooper, which we owned at the time, and also Brigham and Women's Hospital. It started out on February 13th, 1991. It was a cold but sunny winter day, and I had said goodbye to my husband Bill, who worked in Braintree, Mass. He left for work about 8 o'clock in the morning. And I also had said goodbye to our Swedish exchange student, Maria, who lived with us for a year. And she had gone off to Middleborough High School. And so I was home with Jess, who at the time was 3 years old. And she was very busy putting together her puzzles. She's an excellent puzzle maker from the time she was this high. And she was busy doing her puzzles, and I had a huge basket of laundry that I was folding in the living room, thinking nothing about the day. Well, no pain, I didn't really feel anything for a while. But come 9 o'clock, I was feeling something. And I called Bill and I said, you better come home. And he had been at work maybe 15 minutes or so. I think we'll have to make that trip to the hospital today. So, he also made a second.
Everyone at work said to me, "Why are you here?"
I must say that Erica was due on the 11th of February, and now here we are 2 days later. And I was hoping that she would be born on that day because we have family members who share that birthday with her, and one being Bill's grandfather, Grandpa Walt Pike, and my aunt Ina Stewart, who lives out in Seattle, and a niece of ours, Erin Shanahan. She also was born on February 13th. So it was a special day.
And I was hoping it wasn't going to be February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. And instead of Erica, I was going to call her Valentino.
He always says that.
It's true.
So, to make a long story short, my parents arrived before Bill got home, and my parents, they're here as a sporting character, Sonja and George Stone. They arrived to come help me with Jessica, and Jessica was going to go and spend the night or nights with them while I was up in Boston at Brigham and Women's. So they arrived and they said, "Come on, Susie, you gotta get going. Get your bags together, Bill is going to be here soon." And I'm folding the clothes and putting them away. And I'm feeling really, I don't know. They always say, you don't, or at least my sister-in-law, his youngest sister, will always say, "Oh, you're not going to feel anything. You don't remember the pain of childbirth." And I can honestly say I don't. But maybe that's being 60-something, Anyway, my parents arrived, and they were telling me, come on, get going, Susie. And then Bill arrived, well, it took a while for me to finally get it together, and he's there, "Come on, we got to get in the car, we got to get going. Come on, what are you doing? Let's go." So, got the bags, got in the car.
I'm still saying, let's go, let's go.
We got in our Isuzu Trooper, and we're driving up. Beautiful ride, sunny day. We missed the rush hour. And we're on 495, we make it to 24, and I'm going, using my breathing techniques. I took the childbirth classes when my oldest was born, and then I did a refresher course. We did a refresher course before Erica's birth. So I was, And Bill is there looking at the clock in the car. He's there, Suzanne, I think we better stop at Brockton Hospital. I'm there, no, keep going, we're gonna make it.
They had taught us that, well, there might be 1 minute, 2 minutes between contractions, and you'll be moments. It was like 45 seconds.
So there I am.
We're still in Brockton.
But that helped me, really. Prospective mothers, get your breathing down pat and you'll be fine. So we got up to Brigham and Women's, and now this was 11:30.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We got to Brigham and Women's after I went. Does anybody know the Jamaica Way?
I forgot about that.
Has anybody been driving on the Jamaica Way ever?
Yes. All the lights.
3 stop signs and 3 lights I went through. Because this ooh, is scaring me.
We arrived at Brigham and Women's about 11:30 in the morning, and he dropped me off, and he went to park the car, and I said, I'll see you in the registration area. And got up to the registration area, and Bill met me there, and I'm getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And I had this nice flannel maternity top on, and underneath that I had a nice red matching turtleneck, and I'm unbuttoning my flannel shirt, and I'm there, come on, we gotta get into a room, you know?
I said to the receptionist, we better find a room, she's stripping right over here.
So they sent us down. I think I was in a wheelchair. One thing, if you get out, I want you to get out of this story, is that you need to write in a journal. Okay, so all you prospective moms, keep a journal so you don't have to have notes like this. Okay, and you can have more accurate details. We got down to the birthing area, and we still had to sit in a waiting area. And it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter for me, and I'm doing my breathing. The little flannel shirt is unbuttoned, but now it's off. And I'm there, when are you getting into a room? Come on. Finally get into a room about noon. Okay, that was a half hour. Well, now we are waiting, and I get into my Johnny, and I've got to go to the bathroom. Okay, just like, was it Sheila before me? I don't know who was before me, but I always had to poop. And Bill, come with me, come on. I want to be alone, I was afraid I was going to have Erica like in the toilet or something. Come with me.
I've seen a lot of things. Okay, I'll be right there.
So he kindly accompanied me to the bathroom.
Held your hand.
Yeah, held my hand.
I didn't wipe her up.
Went back into the room, and the doctor wasn't there, and it took him, he was up on the 6th floor or wherever, okay, but the nurse was very good. Oh, he's going to be down soon, you know, they checked me out. Yeah, you're ready, your baby's ready. And he arrived in about 12:15, my daughter Erica entered this world, and that was the story.
Well, we were in the hospital from, if you get the timeline, from 11:45 to 12:15 and the baby's born.
I have two things that I meant to show. My graphic organizer, which that's what that was. And that's a strategy or a visual to help students understand and learn the elements of a story or a book. And precipitous labor or precipitous delivery, it's a labor and delivery that results after a short period of time, approximately 2 to 3 hours from the time labor begins to the baby's birth.